start off with the obvious. You guys get a win in Vegas. I know it was something you didn't think really, it certainly didn't matter to this team in terms of all the way back to 2018. You guys weren't even here. But this was a place that had something that you guys hadn't won here since 2018. But was that a focus in any way? Like, how much did that come up before this game?
Zero. I wasn't coaching here in 2018. It's not that I'm dismissing that they've had our number, but it just seems different with all the turnover in rosters. So I don't talk much about those things. What happens in the past, good or bad, is really, really irrelevant to me. So no, didn't bring it up much. Just focused on the execution of the game plan.
All right. There was a show put on today, and I don't know how much, as a coach, you're able to enjoy shows like this. But Donovan Dent and DJ Thomas just put on a show for a lot of people on national network TV.
Yeah.
Donovan ends up with 34 points, and DJ ends up with 18 and 7 assists. Let's talk about that matchup. Just two of the great point guards, and what did you think of those two both?
Yeah, he's frightening when we're on defense because he's very crafty. He does a great job of getting fouled. Love him. I certainly love Donovan as well. But that was a heck of a second half because the first half was a little choppy with all the foul trouble. But I thought that was I don't know if fun's the right word because it's not fun for me, but I bet it was fun for our fans to watch.
All right, and it came out on the right side, so obviously fun is probably right for a lot of Lobo fans. What were they able to do to create the trouble for you guys over the last, however many years, even before you got here? They seem to defensively make it hard on you guys. What is it that they do? And what worked today?
Their length has hurt us in the past. They don't have as much length as they did in the past. Now, didn't shoot the three well. Obviously, only 3 for 13. Had a couple of timely, costly turnovers. Phillip had a bad one down the stretch. But I don't know. I mean, we shot 48%. I thought we were really, really efficient in the first half. I wanted to, Donnie was tired, rightfully so, but I wanted to keep the ball in his hands as much as possible.
All right, at the end there, after the DJ, Thomas misses a free throw, Nelly gets the ball and gets fouled. He makes the first one. Frankly, the first free throw probably didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. They have 0.5 left. He looks over to you. Did he ask you whether or not he should miss it?
I brought the staff in and said, do we want to miss? They said no. I wanted to miss. He made the first one, and then I told him to miss the second one.
Okay. Because that seems, I hate to, give you a compliment, but it seems like a really good call.
Yeah. I thought it was the right play. I mean, part of it was we thought maybe he'll just miss it regardless. But yeah, I told him on the second one to miss it.
All right. He also, let's talk about his individual game. Another double-double, career high in rebounds for him. You guys don't win this game without Nelly tonight, and so you're big two.
I thought he was phenomenal. Donovan, obviously, big-time box scorer, but the rebounding was absurd from Nelly. Blocked, had a block that was really good, had some steals, big rebound on the missed free throw, so he was terrific.
And then next week, not to take away from the celebration for this, but Utah State is next. Now you get to sit on it for a week and wait, but not wait, but rest or whatever you need to do. What do you need to do though to get ready for Utah State in a week?
I haven't watched much of them. I know Coach Calhoun's done a great job. I know it's always a great environment. So we got Stoff with some bad plantar fasciitis that he needs to just get some rest so we can get him healthy. It was hard to have a freshman and all that in there at the time. So get him healthy. So we'll give him Sunday and Monday off, and then we'll get back to work. It's obviously halfway point being 9-1 is great, but we'll enjoy tonight. We'll fly back later tonight, and then we'll move on.
We talked about it. They've had our number the last 2 years. 0-3 against them all time for me. Great to get my first win against them on the road.
You guys obviously have a lot of success here in Las Vegas, but for some reason this Rebel team had you. Why was it? Is it because of the way they defend? I know they kind of push you to the side a little bit. They make shooting twos, inside the lane hard. Like, what is it that makes UNLV such a hard matchup for you guys?
I think they're a good all-around team in the conference. Like, they struggle in non-conference. They're dealing with some injuries. They're a great team that's very sneak low. They just upset Utah State, beat San Diego. Like, they're not a bad team. So any game in the Mountain West is always going to be competitive. And the way that they just play hard. guards, so you got to respect the game.
All right, you and I talked a little bit before I hit record here, and I'm giving you a hard time because you just put on a show, man. 34 points, first time the Lobos done that on the road to Mountain West game since Mo at San Jose State 2 years ago. But at the end of the game, there was a missed shot and then a foul. And then DJ, who also had a big game, misses a free throw. Like that's a crazy ending based on the show that you and DJ put on. What was it like playing against DJ Thomas tonight?
Always great playing against DJ. He's a hell of a player. Me and him talk a lot during the game, pre-game. Like we were cool off the court, cool on the court. He's a great player, and it's always a fun matchup with him.
And then at the end, you kind of told me the adrenaline was rolling on that three-pointer.
Yeah.
Flowing, huh?
No, I had a lot of adrenaline. I shot it. I was like, that's strong. I think he had a lot of adrenaline on his free throw, a little long. Adrenaline's a big thing in basketball.
Do you, you're not shy for talking off the court. You talk a little bit, but do you and DJ talk at all when you guys are playing each other?
Nothing bad. No bad blood between me and DJ. We talk like here and there, talk about Pointer. We always help each other out on the court. He's a great player. Known him for a long time, so it's always good playing
So you've known him for a while.
Yeah, we've seen each other all the time. Like AAU, I'm in California. He would always come down to play there. I was coming up here and play here. We always knew each other.
All right, let's talk about a little bit more specific in the game today. Nelly goes off for another double-double. Tell me about Nelly's game today and how that opens things up for all of you.
Huge. Nelly had, 18 rebounds, 22 points. Like, that's a huge game from Nelly. Like, takes pressure off me, takes pressure off the guards, and we can just roll it in. And Nelly, he's in finish at the rim. It's a big game for us.
Was this a game that, look, it's the halfway point in the 20-game Mountain West schedule. You guys are now 9-1 in the first place, and we'll be sitting on it for at least a week. Another big one coming up, obviously. But was this a game that, definitely not a must-win. I'm not going to say must-win, but, how much pressure did you guys put on yourself for this win?
Oh, we wanted this one bad. We lost our last road game to one that we thought we should have won, one rebound away. We wanted this one bad. So to come out and play as hard as we did, come out and close victory was huge for us.
I thought Drew did pretty well, and he had a lot of the defensive assignment on DJ today. Not all of it, but I thought Drew played pretty well today, and he's been playing well lately for you guys. Talk about how Drew kind of seems to maybe have turned a corner a little.
Drew's been amazing for us. He picks up on the defense end like no other player on our team. I told him before the game, you may not get all the recognition from the media, all that, may go to me and Nelly, but you are the most important player on the team just for what you bring on the court. He has high energy, guards the ball, can knock down a tray whenever we need it. I told him to play at high energy every time. He did a great job of it tonight.
All right, I will bring, again, we talked about it. You don't care about this streak, but I'm going to bring it up because that's who I am, right? You had been the only player in the country to have 10 points and 4 assists in every game all season long. The only player that did that. Tonight that ends, you only had 2 assists. Any frustration that, a couple times you had some teammates miss some drive and kick threes that they normally hit, frankly?
Yeah, I would say they hit them all year. They just weren't falling tonight. It happened. Sad the streak ended, but it's all right. Great game from our team. We played perfect.
Yeah, I'm picking on something that in the game you just won and had 34 points. So.
Yeah, that's all that matters. The win is all that matters. That's all that's cool as long as we get that win.
All right, last one. You guys do have a week to kind of get ready or rested for it, but Utah State's they're playing unbelievable this year, right? And a little surprising. What do you guys got to do to be ready for Utah State next week?
We have to have our secondary team do a great job imitating their zone. Their zone has been really well on the defense end. We got to figure out how to attack it. So watching film on it, seeing where I can get to my angles and everything in film. The film this week is important for us.